actually making conspiracy theories about Zelda and Elden Ring. So, according to these people, Nintendo pushed back Tears of the Kingdom because of Elden Ring. Oh yes, totally because they didn't have like five other games releasing in the holidays that were like major games. They had Splatoon, they had a Pokemon game. Those are two massive games. I think they had other games releasing too. Um, but yeah, I remember, yeah, Splatoon and Pokemon were massive games they were releasing. And then they were like, we don't have anything for 2020. And Nintendo will reiterate them because of Pokemon. Pokemon is more likely, it's a far more likely reason than Elden Ring, okay? Because Pokemon is releasing that day. Game Freak wanted to release Pokemon that day. So, Nintendo's like, okay, we'll do it. So people can buy Pokemon. So we don't compete with ourselves. Because I think Nintendo wanted to release Tears of the Kingdom around the same time as Pokemon. But then they realized that, oh wait, Pokemon's coming out this day. So they're going to do it to a time so Pokemon doesn't release it. I think that's even far more likely because Elden Ring released at the beginning of the year. Why would Nintendo would have no scheduled conflicts with Elden Ring? Okay, at all. Okay, Pokemon also released by Elden Ring as well. But we're trying to push it again because Elden Ring will get the broad and the perpetual and the perpetual Elden Ring central. There's no way Zelda could live up to the worst. It was a belly fun. Oh yeah, the game. Zelda Tears of the Game still sold 20 million copies. I hate to burst your bubble, but it still sold 20 million copies. Many big spots in the waves that know every Tears of the Game for these days is this mentally ill person screaming about Eric. There was no Tears of the Kingdom thread screen about Eric. I don't know where you get this info from, but yeah, there's no Tears of the Kingdom thread screen. Oh yeah, there was that WarioWare game that we yeah that. Oh, WarioWare released last year, 2023. Okay, 2023 that's when WarioWare released, but Nintendo released like Pokemon and Splatoon. Those were two huge games, and more likely Nintendo just delayed them so Nintendo could avoid schedule conflict with those two games, which worked at the very end because Nintendo didn't have anything for 2024, especially for that month of 2024. So usually, I think Nintendo does not really care about Elden Ring or other, AAA games or Game of the Year and stuff. I think Nintendo wants to said themselves that they basically just try to sell the most games possible, which is basically what every business does. Okay, but no, Nintendo is quote unquote not scared of Elden Ring, okay? This conspiracy theory needs to die. It's really stupid and really dumb and makes no sense, okay? Because what games released in the end of 2022 by Nintendo? Splatoon 3 and Pokemon. Nintendo probably delayed those games, Tears of the Kingdom, because they didn't want Tears of the Kingdom to dampen sales of Splatoon 3 and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which are two massive games that sold tens of millions of copies. Oh yeah, I think Mario Party released, I think. Yeah, that game sold also released, and that was also a 10 plus million seller too. So, did Mario Party release? We're looking to see. Mario Party did not release. So it must have released in 2021. Okay, sorry. But yeah, basically the big games was Bayonetta 3, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and Splatoon 3. The only time they could release Tears of the Kingdom would have been August or December. Okay? But then, Tears of the Kingdom would be competing with Xenoblade and Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes as well. And Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak. Okay? Nintendo didn't have anything for next year, so Nintendo released it in 2023 because Nintendo didn't want to compete with themselves. Splatoon 3 and Pokemon Scarlet Violet, because this was already pretty big. Okay? But you have two massive games. But that's about this video here. Goodbye.